Hello, team and family. This is number 2, question 20. Gabriella rode her bike 3 5/10 miles. Zoe rode her bike 5 miles. How many more feet did Zoe ride her bike than Gabriella? So, Zoe rode her bike 5 miles, and Gabriella rode her bike 3 5/10 miles. So when I want to figure out how many more feet I can first subtract to find how many more. You can subtract the miles from each other to figure out how many more miles that is first. So 5 whole miles minus 3 5/10 miles. Now borrow from the 5, make it a 4, make the 0 a 10. 10 minus 5 is 5, 4 minus 3 is 1, and then a decimal straight down. 1 5/10 miles. But I'm looking for how many more feet, and this is miles, so I'm trying to figure out how many feet 1 5/10 miles is. So there's a couple ways I can do that. One way is to know that when I look at my conversion chart, my formula chart, 5,280 feet equals 1 mile. So what I'm comparing in this problem, comparing feet to miles, I know that 5,280 feet gets me 1 mile. What I need to find is 1 5/10 miles is how many feet. So, to solve this proportion, I cross multiply, and I'll put my steps up here. I have 1 times x equals 5,280 times 1 5/10. When I multiply 5,280 times 1 5/10, 5 times 0 is 0, 5 times 8 is 40, 5 times 2 is 10, plus 4 is 14, 5 times 5 is 25, plus 1 is 26, and then I multiply 1. 1 times 0 is 0, 1 times 8 is 8, 1 times 2 is 2, 1 times 5 is 5. So now I add these vertically. 0, 0, 12, 6 plus 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9, 5 plus 2 is 7. I get 79,200, but I need to move my decimal once. So I get step 2, 1 times x equals 7,920. Now, step 3, I need to divide both sides by the number in front of the variable, which is 1. 1 divided by 1 cancels out. 7,920 divided by 1, x is going to still get me 7,920 feet. So when I convert 1 5/10 miles to feet, I get 7,920 feet, which is answer choice C.